Ulu Kuat, hopefully I'm getting it right. Chaman Chi Sha Quain, how's that? Anywhere close? I'll have to practice that one. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and friends and colleagues and special guests. It is truly a pleasure to be here this afternoon with you as you kick off the 2015 Northern Exposure Labrador Opportunity Conference and Trade Show. And I want to thank the Labrador North Chamber of Commerce and Sterling, you as well, for your being a host here today, and not only for the opportunity to speak with you today, but also for the outstanding efforts that you've put into organizing what's going to be another great event. And Sterling and I were just chatting during lunch and very, very pleased to see such a great turnout and response to this year, so congratulations to you. As all of you are quite aware, Labrador is a vast and a beautiful region. And through the perseverance and expertise of its people, the wealth of traditional knowledge, Aboriginal culture, and the rich natural resources, Labrador is abundant with strengths and a vital part of Newfoundland and Labrador's economy. While recent changes in commodity prices have created challenges for us as a province, we know that our economy is much stronger than at any other time in our past, and there is significant potential that lies before us. Totaling more than $12 billion, 2014 was another record level year of capital investment in our province. High levels of investment in Muskrat Falls and Hebron will mean another year of elevated capital spending in 2015. Now, everyone in this room has a very strong interest in Labrador, and also I know you have a very strong interest in future potential. And activity for Labrador, particularly as a result of mining and Muskrat Falls, are significant drivers of economic growth and development for our province. The mining industry is currently going through a challenging period, and that the closure of the Scully iron ore mine in Wabush has been difficult for local residents and their families. However, Labrador West is no stranger to the challenges posed by the cyclical nature of the mining industry. This region has weathered downturns in the past and has prevailed. It has overcome those challenges. And with a strong long-term outlook for the mining industry, iron ore specifically, and the well-known resilience of Labradorians, I'm confident that the region will continue to prosper for years to come. And as we speak, there is encouraging activity in the Labrador mining sector. As the Iron Ore Company of Canada continues to pursue its Wabush 3 open pit mine expansion, the provincial government works to secure an agreement with Julian Lake Alliance, led by Altius Resources, to develop the Julian Lake iron ore deposit in Western Labrador. And Alderon remains committed to the Kami iron ore project located within the Labrador Trough next to Wabush. Vale prepares to construct a new underground mine at Voisey's Bay following sanction in 2015. The future is still very bright and very strong for Labrador. Our province is known around the world as being mining friendly and home to major world-class deposits. And in fact, last year, our province ranked as one of the top 10 most attractive jurisdictions in the world for mining investment. Hydropower is clean, it's renewable, it's a stable source of energy, and once a hydroelectric facility is constructed and properly maintained, a significant asset is created, an asset that can last for over 100 years, and there are cases around the world to demonstrate that. During the construction phase, and once the project is operational, Muskrat Falls will provide employment, business opportunities for the people of the province, including opportunities for the Labrador region. According to the latest benefit report, there were 3,539 people working on the project in Labrador, and of whom 1,147 were Labrador residents. And of those 1,147 Labrador residents, 434 were self-identified themselves as members of Labrador Aboriginal groups. So overall, there's more than 9,100 person years of direct, indirect, and induced employment that will take place in Labrador. That's an average of 1,500 people per year throughout the development of the Muskrat Falls project. And the development of Muskrat will give us energy independence. It'll be setting the stage for Newfoundland and Labrador to manage our own energy and our own economic future without relying on others to meet our power needs. In addition to mining and renewable energy potential, there's also petroleum opportunities to be realized off of Labrador shores. And Newfoundland and Labrador has become synonymous with offshore oil and gas, and even as commodity prices fluctuate, it remains the province's largest industry in terms of overall GDP contribution. And we all know that this industry, we all know this industry very well, and as world leaders and seen as world leaders in how to explore and to operate in cold, harsh, and ice-prone environments. And through 3 offshore production fields, Hibernia, Terra Nova, and White Rose, our province accounts for 1/3 of Canada's conventional light crude production. And 3 other projects, Hebron, the White Rose expansion, and the Hibernia South extension are in progress, with further exploration and development opportunities in the Orphan Basin, Laurentian Sub-Basin, in western Newfoundland, and of course, offshore Labrador. A multi-year 2D seismic program spanning from the slope has spanned from the slope from the deep waters off Labrador Sea into the southeast to cover the Orphan Basin and Flemish Pass, was part of the largest program undertaken in Newfoundland and Labrador's history. And our province's natural resources, our natural resource sectors are supported by mature and highly capable shipping and supply and service industries that can access remote locations and transit in Arctic-like conditions. Some of the world's best ice-class vessels work out of our ports right here in this province, including the Umiak 1, which is built to transport ore from Voisey's Bay Mine in Labrador. And this vessel is one of the most powerful ice-breaking bulk carriers in the entire world. The technologies, the capabilities, the services associated with the development of energy and mineral resources in Newfoundland and Labrador are aligned with technologies associated with accepting our role as a Canada's front line. The growth of the province's aerospace and defence industry is vital to the diversification of our province's economy. Our innovative companies, research and development organizations, and academic institutions are developing cutting-edge technologies in unmanned marine, land, and aerial systems that directly support maritime and Arctic security. And because of our expertise, because of your expertise, because of the state-of-the-art infrastructure and the vast training areas, and unrestricted flying space at CFB 5-Wing Goose Bay, Newfoundland and Labrador is poised to become a centre of excellence for unmanned vehicle systems. Building upon our natural strengths and established capabilities as the world's cold ocean laboratory, Newfoundland and Labrador is home to a vibrant and growing ocean technology cluster. Your government is a strong supporter of this sector as it forges ahead to enable cold ocean exploration, monitoring, and development of our ocean resources. Research and development is expanding as industry strives to operate more efficiently, better understand the challenges of operating in cold, harsh, and ice-prone regions, and ensure the safe and sustainable development of our natural resources. Newfoundland and Labrador Research and Development Corporation is committed to making strategic investments in business-led and academic-led research and development and promoting collaboration in order to develop and expand new technologies for operating in the worst, harshest environments. Our academic and training institutions are also involved in leading R&D in a variety of disciplines with partners from all around the world. And located on the campus of Memorial University are the Ocean, Coastal, and River Engineering Division of the National Research Council and Seacor. Both organizations are focused on technologies to ensure safe and sustainable operations and development of natural resources in cold, harsh, and ice-prone environments. Memorial University has made the Arctic a strategic research theme, which is carried through to its Fisheries and Marine Institute and Labrador Institute. So through these institutes, the university has been active in Labrador since the 1970s, and the leading education partner in Canada's Arctic and other circumpolar countries, including Greenland, Iceland, and Norway. In 2013, Memorial University signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the University of the Arctic, a cooperative network of universities, colleges, research institutes, and other organizations concerned with education and research in and about the North. And as a result, Dr. Keith Chalk of the Labrador Institute was appointed Vice President, Indigenous, responsible for ensuring Indigenous perspectives are included and the U-Arctic contributes to the well-being of Northern Indigenous communities. As the largest post-secondary training institution in Atlantic Canada, the College of the North Atlantic is a leader in providing customized training to Aboriginal communities. With campuses in Happy Valley Goose Bay and Labrador City, the college offers students support and a progressive approach to delivering programs that are driven by local industry and by local employer needs. And whether it be strategic investment in telecommunications infrastructure, if it be a keen focus on supplier development, or the strong partnership that we've built with industry, chambers of commerce, academic and research institutions, Aboriginal organizations, and all levels of government, we have laid solid groundwork for a vibrant economy where all regions of our province can benefit. All regions can benefit. And guided by the Northern Strategic Plan and other targeted investments in Labrador, by the end of this fiscal year, your government will have allocated $4.9 billion to Labrador in the last decade. $4.9 billion in the last decade. We recognize that quality transportation infrastructure is essential to the movement of people, equipment, resources, and goods, and helps to underpin a strong economy. And to date, the $683 million has been spent towards the completion of the Trans-Labrador Highway. More than 500 kilometers of the highway have been paved, along with upgrades, other upgrades, and improvements. And we anticipate, in a not-too-distant future, very soon, awarding a long-term marine contract to provide passenger, vehicle, and freight service for the north coast of Labrador and passenger and vehicle services for the Labrador Straits. Equally important to the movement of people and goods is the movement of information. Since 2003, the provincial government has invested over $34 million in broadband infrastructure. And in turn, more than $121 million has been leveraged from other sources for a total investment of more than $155 million. Following the implementation of projects awarded under the Rural Broadband Initiative, a third call for proposals, 98% of the province's population will have access to broadband services. There are fibre routes spanning the province, from St. John's to Port aux Basques, and the southwest portion of the province into Nova Scotia and North America. Through Nalcor's transmission line infrastructure, another fibre build will be from St. John's area to the Northern Peninsula, across the Strait of Belle Isle, and on to Happy Valley Goose Bay, where it will connect with Labrador City and then on to Baie-Comeau, Quebec. Our province is also connected to the Arctic and Europe through Tele-Greenland's fibre cable in Milton Trinity Bay to Greenland, Iceland, Copenhagen, and London. To develop a collaborative northern broadband solution, the provincial government is exploring opportunities with our northern and Arctic neighbours to build partnerships and further linkages. Your government is working to foster a competitive economic environment that supports employment opportunities. We work with companies to continue to develop supply chains, to increase capacity, and to drive key sectors of our economy. And the supplier development program in particular helps to ensure maximum benefits are realized for local businesses, helping them to identify new opportunities with major industrial projects. Identifying new opportunities is critical to continued economic growth and diversification. And the global demand for natural resources is driving exploration and development in the Arctic, making increased economic activity in the region, all but inevitable, and creating a variety of new opportunities. Building on our natural strengths, as the world's cold ocean laboratory, Newfoundland and Labrador is the ideal proving ground for the development of some of the world's most innovative and reliable solutions to Arctic challenges. We're well positioned for future growth in the Arctic, given that our strategic location on international shipping lanes and northern sea routes, our Aboriginal and northern communities with traditional knowledge and expertise in the Arctic, our knowledge and expertise of working in cold, harsh, and ice-prone environments, industrial infrastructure to support growing energy sector, including accessible ports, our world-renowned ocean technology cluster and R&D facilities, industry leadership in remote satellite monitoring and communications, and we're leading providers of academic and skills development programs and remote northern education, and finally, innovative business community that attracts large multinational companies. All of that together is a key to success. In support of Newfoundland and Labrador's abundant Arctic capabilities and trajectory as a landmark location for Arctic opportunities, the provincial government established the Arctic Opportunities Initiative. And it's a goal of this initiative to create a collaborative environment that is conducive to stakeholder success, where northern and Aboriginal communities can benefit and can thrive, and that will further attract global industry leaders to use Newfoundland and Labrador as their northern Atlantic and Arctic base of operation. Under the Arctic Opportunities Initiative, the provincial government has made significant headway in creating international awareness about Newfoundland and Labrador as a strong Arctic player. As the development of an Arctic action plan progresses, efforts will be focused on demonstrating the many reasons why Newfoundland and Labrador is the path to the Arctic. We'll focus on helping to enhance expertise capabilities and physical infrastructure to build increased capacity right here in our province. And we'll focus on fostering economic and development and business opportunities for business partners. The Arctic Opportunities Initiative is circumpolar in scope, and therefore it also places significant importance on identifying potential partnerships with other northern jurisdictions that will create new opportunities and help strengthen the province's role in the Arctic. So, for example, we're looking closely at economic activity in both Nunavut and Greenland to identify potential opportunities and areas of collaboration in an effort to develop a strong alliance with our eastern Arctic neighbours. Partnership and collaboration with Aboriginal people and northern communities plays a critical role in Arctic endeavours. Their expansive traditional knowledge and expertise is invaluable as the region is further explored and further developed. Forging partnerships and sustaining economic growth in these communities and enabling them to maximize the benefits of emerging opportunities while maintaining respect for culture and traditional ways of life are of paramount importance. To help foster effective working relationships among Aboriginal organizations, resource development proponents and the provincial government, as well as clearly established the roles and responsibilities of each, the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador formalized the Aboriginal Consultation Policy. Energy, natural resources, Aboriginal partnerships, and northern opportunities, and challenges are just a few of the topics to be discussed at this event. It is an exciting time in Newfoundland and Labrador. There is great potential for our future. And even though we have these short-term financial challenges ahead of us, we know that our economy is strong, it's well-positioned, and the future is very bright for Newfoundland and Labrador. I wish you all the very best as you take in the conference sessions that are being made available to you. You'll enjoy networking opportunities with delegates over the next few days. And as you walk through the trade show floor, I invite you to visit the Government and Newfoundland and Labrador booths from the Department of Business, Tourism, Culture and Rural Development. Minister is here with us today and has been proudly talking to me about the opportunities that exist, and those networking opportunities exist as well. And also the Department of Natural Resources is here with you today as well. So please take some time to stop and have a chat, talk to both departments about opportunities that exist, because together, Newfoundland and Labrador will continue to be the best that it can be. Thank you, everybody.